Hello, this video will be for 4.1 homework help. For questions 1 through 4, this is our review. We are looking to factor out the coefficient of the variable term. So for example, in number 1, the coefficient is the number in front of the variable, so 4. We're going to use our ladder method, so we'll factor out a 4 in front. So then we have 4x minus 20. 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times negative 5 is negative 20. So we have 4 times the quantity x minus 5. In number 2, we're going to factor out the negative 6 from negative 6y minus 18. Negative 6 times y would be negative 6y, and negative 6 times positive 3 would be negative 18. So y plus 3 times negative 6. In question number 3, we'll factor out the coefficient, which is negative 2/5. And then we have negative 2/5 w plus 4/5. Negative 2/5 times positive w will give us negative 2/5. And then negative 2/5 times negative 2 gives us positive 4/5. So we have w minus 2 times negative 2/5. And for number 4, our coefficient is 0.75. So we have 0.75z minus 6.75. 0.75 times z is 0.75z. And we got 6.75 divided by 0.75. That's 9. And a positive times a negative is a negative. So z minus 9 times 0.75. For questions 5 through 8, we're going to multiply or divide using our integer rules. Negative 7 times 8, a negative times a positive is a negative, and 7 times 8 is 56. 6 times negative 12, a positive times a negative is a negative, and 6 times 12 is 72. 18 divided by negative 2. A positive divided by a negative is a negative, and 18 divided by 2 is 9. And number 8, negative 26 divided by 4. A negative divided by a positive is a negative. 26 can't be divided evenly by 4, so we'll have to do some long division. 4 times 6 is 24. And 4 goes into 20 5 times. 5 times 4 is 20, so 0 left over. So we get negative 6.5. In questions 14 through 24, we're going to solve the equation and check our solution. So for number 14, we're going to draw in our line or our wall, and we will do the opposite of negative 8, which is to add 8. We'll add 8 to the other side as well. Negative 8 and positive 8 are opposites, so we end up with z equals 5. Here we'll have to get rid of the 4, so let's take away 4 from both sides. 4 minus 4 is 0, leaving us with x, and negative 14 minus 4 is negative 18. Number 18, we would add 7.6. Do that to both sides. They cancel out on the left, leaving us with c. On the right side, we have negative 4 plus 7.6. So we actually need to find the difference between those two. So 6 minus 0 is 6, and 7 minus 4 is 3. So we get 3.6. And the answer is positive. Number 20, now we're dealing with fractions. So we're going to take away 2/3. 2/3 minus 2/3 cancels, so we're just left with Q. And then we have 1/2 minus 2/3. We can't do that because we don't have common denominators. So we'll just rewrite it as 3/6 minus 4/6. That is negative 1/6. Number 22, we'll add 3.4 to both sides. On the left side, 3.4 and negative 3.4 are opposites, so those cancel, leaving you with D. On the left side, you have negative 9.3 and 3.4. We know the negative is bigger, so we know our answer will be negative. Now we need to find the difference between 9.3 and 3.4. 13 minus 4 is 9, and 8 minus 3 is 5. So negative 5.9. And then we're going to add 5.2 to both sides. Negative 5.2 and 5.2 are opposites, canceling. We know that the negative number is bigger, so it's going to be negative there. Negative 18 is bigger than positive 5, and now we need to find the difference. 18.73 minus 5.2. We'll annex a 0. Bring our decimal point down. And we get 13.53. And like we said, we know that's negative. What is the unknown side length if the perimeter is 12? So we'll say the perimeter is 12, and that equals 5 plus 3 plus question mark. 5 plus 3 is 8. So 8 plus question mark is 12. Now we can take away the 8 from both sides. 8 and 8 are opposites, canceling out. 12 minus 8 is 4. So that's considered a 3, 4, 5 triangle. For number 8, we have 34.6 equals 5.2 plus 11.1 plus 6.4 plus question mark. 5.2 plus 11.1 is 16.3. 16.3 plus 6.4 is 22.7 plus question mark, and that equals 34.6. So now we'll take away 22.7. Opposites cancel, leaving us just with our unknown, and we'll take away 22.7. 16 minus 7 is 9, 3 minus 2 is 1, and 3 minus 2 is 1. So our missing side length here is 11.9 feet. The total height of the Statue of Liberty and its pedestal is 153 feet more than the height of the statue. What is the height of the statue? So we can say the total height, which we'll use as a variable h. So the total height and its pedestal of 153, or is 153 feet more than the height of the statue, and the statue is 305 feet. So again, the total height of the Statue of Liberty and its pedestal is 153 feet more than the height. So now we just take away 153 from both sides. Opposites cancel. And we get 152 feet. So the question said, what is the height of the statue? The height of the statue alone is 152. And the height of the pedestal is 153.